Hmm. All right. I'm gonna tag a couple of people real quick. Hi AI. How are you today? Oh, there's that dot. Stop watching me. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what the dot is that's on the phone. Remember? Because my friend had told me about it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Pay attention to your phone because you're not being watched through your camera. Hi, lovely Mr. IG. Okay, you're being watched through a dot on your phone. I don't know if it'll show on here. You see that little tiny little white dot right there? That tiny one right there. That's the AI watching you, not your camera. That little white dot. So I'm going to shut this down because it's just watching me. Anyway, all right. So, hi, Mr. Oh, honey, I'm sorry you missed it. Okay, this is part 2. So, I have a Patreon page that I'm working on. I've already got it started. I am going to be putting a lot of spiral light now of my energy over there. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I will be training light workers and starseeds, waking you up, as well as other starseeds who are down here doing their work and doing their part of work, waking everybody up. But I will be training those who wish to become spiral light practitioners, working in that 11. Whoa, thank you for the blessing. Working in that 11th dimension, that 12th dimensional energy, getting in there and really doing this. So before I talk about the light anointment of the soul and how this was put upon me yesterday, um, out of sheer bedriddenness, drained out, you name it. First, I want to talk about something about spiral light. Spiral light is such a blessing in my life because it is such a wonderful healing tool that people, when they are ready for the healing, when they are ready to really get that healing, it goes in and takes care of the issue. But you have to be ready for the healing so that it can take place. Now, some people, they don't want to heal. They're afraid if they finally do get rid of that cancer, or they finally do let go of what's been their ailment, or they finally do let go of their pain, what is their life going to be like without it? Because if you're so used to having it and then you don't have it anymore, what's your life going to be like, right? Come on, some of us are addicted to our sufferings and our pains. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. The divine ones are flying in here. Are you seeing them? They're flying all over the place today. They're showing themselves. They're letting it be known. They're here. They're always here. So here's the thing. Spiral light, the modality I do, I love it. I literally love working with it. I love the fact that I can help someone shift. Now, I just finished working with a young man. I haven't did healing work on since he was 10 years old. He's 25 now. I just did some healing work from a distance. Have no idea what he looks like right now. Okay. But I did some healing work on him, and because he was going through sleepless nights, um, feeling drained out, having burning in the stomach, all kind of things were going on. And some of the things I saw in his miasm hologram energetic cell was coming through. And I said, ooh, let's see if we can get that resolved so it doesn't come through. It doesn't take on a form. So here's the deal. The energy of what was happening to him, when I called in the divine spiral light to work with his body, to work with what was going on, I set up the spiral light wellness for him, and I told his mom, look, this is what he's going to need. This is the oiling for the spine. This is what he's going to need to take. This is the plant medicine, because the plants already came to me prior to when she requested help from me. And I dreamt about the plants, and I said, okay, these two particular plants want to work with him. Okay, fine. So I got him started on the plant medicines of SHAP and the plant medicine of cat's claw. Got him started on that in the tea form. And then oiling for his spine. There are certain oils that he has to use on his spine. So got him started on that. And I told her what needed to be done. I told her what he needs to say as far as I'm releasing this. And then I scanned him, and I was looking, and he had stuff in his ethers. He had some energies hanging out, pulling on him. So I did the sacred symbols and told them to go skedaddle, get out of there. Boom, gone. Told and talked to his body. Now, I literally can, when I'm talking to people, I see their cells, the cells. And I'm talking to the Golgis. I'm talking to the apparatus. I'm talking to the mitochondria. I'm talking to the nucleus. I'm literally in that cell talking to it. And I was just talking to the cells, and I said, look, hey, things are out of harmony. Let's bring in divine spiral light. Let's bring in the colors. Let's bring in this. Let's clear this out. So for 2 days, he was in an intense clearing. His body was going through clearing, just going through clearing. Boom, 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 boom. So I can pop in and out, and check on him. Boom, 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 boom. Then I called the physicians of light, and I said, if anything needs to be physician of lights, remove or extract it, please extract and remove. Boom, boom, boom. They did their thing. So then I go back in and check. I asked his mom, how's he doing? I said, and it's been 5 years. He went to sleep. He only woke up one time to go to the restroom, went back to sleep, and no other problem. He's been sleeping, getting his rest. I said, good. So today, speed forward, because I worked on him for 3 days. He's supposed to go in for a doctor's appointment today. So I'm waiting to hear back from the mom, see how he's doing. I want to see what the blood work's going to be like and everything else. So, working on him. Then I was on Facebook, and I was in one of the groups, and I was watching one of the young ladies in the group do a video. And her whole neck, her throat, everything kept lighting up. I said, what's going on with her neck? And I kept hearing bacteria and goiter. I said, ooh, grab my frequency, look up the frequency. I DM'd her. I said, look, I was looking at your video, and I'm a little concerned. What's going on with you? How you been feeling? Oh, I've been working on that. It's slowly getting better. And I'm like, no, it needs to be gone. You got things to do. You don't have time to be, it's slowly getting better. No, we need it. It needs to be gone. So, gone. So I give her the frequency. I do the work from here. Now, this beautiful woman, light healer, soul, what she does, is in Sweden. I'm doing my work from here to Sweden, right there, working with her, da 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 da, doing my thing. She sends me a text this morning and says, "Oh my God, thank you so much." It made such a world of difference for her. She literally wants to find out to sign on for a class with me, some other healing work that she can have done. And I just started sitting back and I said to myself, wow, thank you, Creator. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to know, hey, thank you. Allow me to know what it is that I needed. I mean, I was just watching her video. I just popped on and her video popped up and I said, well, let me hop on and say hi and see how she's doing. We're all in the same group. And then I just, boom, her throat just went, and I was like, not, that doesn't look good. And I give her the frequency and boom, she starts feeling better and everything. And she's like, wow, what a difference. So spiral light, when it's called to, will go in and it goes to the root cause. Now, I go back and check in with the mother, with the son, to see how he's doing. And it's really odd because she said, we've been dealing with this for 5 years. Okay, well, that's something I needed to know. How long you've been dealing with it? Instead of telling me, oh, it's been going on for a couple of years. 5 years. So I call in the team again and I said, hey, we need to go back 5 years. Instead of 5 years, let's go back 6 years. Because it was already coming in. And the 5th year, when they noticed it, it was already there. So let's go back 6 years, get the whole root cause of the issue taken care of. Boom. Took care of it. So I am just blown away at how good everything flows. Thank you, lovely. Thank you. Ooh, there was 2 of them. Did you see it? Did you see them? This whole video is lit up with the star beams coming in because of what happened to me last night. Now, the title of this video is The Light Anointment of the Soul. Star seeds, light workers, all of you, you need to rededicate yourself, what your intentions are, what you're here for. Because as we keep spinning in the loops of past and present energy that's happening here on this earth plane and the breaking down of the 3rd dimension, and we're rising up and moving into that welcome to Be So Light. My name is Priestess Michaela, as well as Niana, as well as Be So Light, be here, be right. The energy of what's happening right now is taking a toll on some of us, okay? And some of us are feeling like whatever we came here to do, we're losing sense of it, or whatever we came here to do, we're feeling like we're distracted. We got distractions going on, situations playing out. We have people maybe coming up against us, trying to make us feel bad about what we do, or they don't understand what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. And the list goes on, okay? The light anointment of the soul is simply this. You get your journal. Now, what I was told to do, it happened to me while I was laying in the bed and still recovering from what happened to me downtown Sacramento. And how sly the energy was coming in and hurting me. Literally, the frequency, the amped upness, the energy of what was pulsating, all in there. It's like a pocket that just kept showing me a circle of downtown Sacramento, and that it was just this energy pulsating underneath, doing this, and then it was doing this, pulling, because there's tunnels that run underneath these buildings, okay? Tunnels that run underneath. So the light anointment, when it came in, and I'm talking benevolent light, I'm talking benevolent, okay? Higher dimensional, clean, love, high frequency light. I am not talking about a light wannabe, a trickster light. I'm not talking about that one, okay? Know your lights. Know your lights. Know who's flaring the light. Okay, because you do have one that's call up light, but he doesn't make things right. Okay, just letting you know. Know your lights. Know where your lights come from. Okay, that's the first lesson each and every one of you need to know. Call in the benevolent light. Okay, that means the highest creative form of light, divine, is pure love light. Pure. I mean, so pure that anything dark can't handle it. And that's what one of the major problems are. The brighter your light is, why you run into some of these scenarios or these things that take place is because their whole purpose is they don't want you to get any brighter. They don't want you to reach to where you're really going. They want to cause havoc. They want to cause problems and derail you. Okay, and they will be using all kind of things to do that, all kind of scenarios to play it out to derail you. But you have to step into your magic to move it. And if you feel detached and you feel like you're working really hard to kind of keep it going on, you got to check yourself. And you need to have a conference with your divine team. And you need to join up and get anointed by the light again, the benevolent light. So your journal should start off with this. Yes. Yeah. Forget it. Forget it. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to show this. You see how this moves? See this? This is how you have to be moving with your magic. You have to move like this. See how it keeps shifting? It's dimensionally. You have to master this because the way things are happening on these broken timelines that are coming in, timelines that are crossing, dimensions that are opening, portals that are opening, portals that are. When this is happening, this is how you have to be in the mastery of yourself. Okay? I've seen some things that are mind blowing. I've seen some things that make me say, okay. And one of the things, when I see something, I'll just pretend that I didn't see it so I can make the next move without it discovering what I'm getting ready to do. Okay? It's a game. So, this light anointment, wherever you are, it's going to become a shield for you. It's going to amp you up, it's going to accelerate you, and it's going to help you create where you need to be. Okay? There's a lot of trickery energy going on right now. You have to be aware where you are, what's around you, what's pulling you down. Because if you don't know how to flip medicine, You don't know how to flip that poison and make it medicine? Mm, you're in for some rude awakening moments. Don't end up like what happened to me. I'm telling you, I've never seen anything like that. I literally thought my feet were sunburned, but they weren't. They were burned. And it was from energy of what was happening. Okay. So your journal should start off with this. You need to get quiet. You need to make sure you have opportunities to have a bath right after you do this. And you're going to say and speak your incantation into your bath water. That's right. I said that word, your incantation. You're going to speak those words of intention. That's what this means. Into your bath water. You're programming your water. All right. So you're going to create this beautiful, divine, holy light of water that's going to bless up your feet and your hands. Okay. That's the first thing that needs to happen. So that's going to be you trusting the message that you're getting and how you write it out. This is why it's so important to know yourself and when you write this out. You are creating it. You have to create it because then it is a personal signature. Nobody else will have it. It's a personal signature of your energy in the divine cosmos. From up there to here, personal signature. Okay? So, I call upon the benevolent divine source of light, the true creator of my soul. That is your opening statement right there. I call upon the benevolent divine source of light, the true creator of my soul. The only one that created you. Not these God's wannabes. Okay? Not them. They've been down here screwing us over for thousands of years, subservient to them. No more, no more. We are awake. When you start off with that title, then you pull in, I call upon my true divine magic, MAGICK, that lives in me. Now, once you've written that part, this is where you're going to go into that space, okay? Because you called it in. You're sitting in the space of this light. You're calling in that benevolent creator light. Once you call in creator light, creator is, you came from creator. Creator's already within you. Therefore, when you call it forward, you're already in it. Okay? This is not something that you cannot do. This lives within you. So call it forth. Now, this is the part where you start to write out what it is that you choose to be anointed within this light. How do you want this light to anoint you? Basically, you're asking this light to anoint you in the way of what needs to be activated. Is it your light language that needs to be activated? Is it your light codes that are sitting that need to be activated in you? Okay. Is there, you need to see clearer. You need to hear. You need to speak clear. You need to feel. You need to be the full I am of your divine divinity self. The sovereignty of yourself activated fully 100%. Let the touch of that light, that divine light, that benevolent light, be that activation on you. So when that light goes into you and it comes down, it's going through and it's moving out stagnation, energy that keeps repeating itself, ancestral things that keep coming up, that keep repeating itself. Even if you catch yourself saying certain things on a whim and you say it, that's not yours. It's probably ancestral that needs to be cleared out of your space. This is you taking a personal inventory of what you do not want anymore in your space. And it's giving yourself that permission to level up to that higher space. Thank you, Spirit, thank you. Level up to that higher light, that higher space, where you're holding that light and it anoints every part of you. It anoints every part of your soul. It anoints you. It makes you stronger. It makes you so strong that you feel the pulsating of that light in your space as it comes through you. It makes you stronger. And you feel it. And then when you're creating and you're coming from that place of manifestation and that creation, you can pull it in. You're not driving yourself crazy trying to make it happen. It just comes in because now you are aligning yourself in that frequency. You are that frequency now. Is this making sense what I'm saying? This is why you're being anointed by this light, by this energy that's coming in, which in turn is going to take care of any hitchhikers, any energies that are in your space that shouldn't be in there. They don't have permission to be in your space. And then you just invite them to leave. Say, hey, you don't belong in my space anymore. A lot of times you just pick up residue energy just from walking in the store, walking down somewhere, blah, 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 death, whatever, somebody died. Their energy is just, you just got raked, like rakings of streams of the energy strings on you somewhere. Just clean it up. So make sure it has that beginning phase of what I just said, and then that next phase of what I said. You fill in the rest. Then you're wanting to make sure that you can close out with the activation, awaken, accelerate, and amplify the abundance of health and blessings and wealth and prosperity and source connection in my life. I am connected to source. Once you put that in place in your writing and you're saying that, you're connecting, you're rededicating yourself. So your whole anointment, what do you choose to be anointed with? Be very clear about what you're creating. It works, and it's amazing how fast it works. So make sure that you include self-love. Make sure you include your abundance. Make sure you include your gratefulness. Make sure you get an anointment as a queen or a priestess. Your divinity, your sovereignty of your sacred self. You get anointed with that. Let it all be included in the magic of your activation of yourself, living from a magical place of being. Your words create your reality. Are you following how I need you to be writing it out? Okay, be very particular, as though someone's going to stand and point their wand or their sword of light over you and bless you with that energy. Okay, how do you really want to receive it? Because once you imprint this energy and ask for this energy to imprint itself on you, that's what you want to be amplifying as. Okay? Anointing of your feet, your womb, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. To make sure. And then when you're closing it out, you close it out. What is your practice? What do you do? Are you an artist? Are you a singer? Are you a healer? Are you someone that's trying to get your work out there and you've been struggling? You know, sometimes our generations, our mother, father selves, our ancestor selves, if they struggled in life, they came from a place of lack, they came from a place of scarcity, whatever that is, you're bumping up against that. You have to clear that timeline so that you can move forward. A lot of people are walking around with their ancestral stuff all in them, activated, and you don't know why certain things are happening the way they're happening. Okay? I need you to go and look at moving out anything that makes you feel abandoned, moving out anything that makes you feel guilty, moving out anything that makes you feel ashamed, moving out anything that makes you feel unworthy, moving out anything that makes you feel undeserving, moving out anything that makes you feel unloved. What is it? This is the time. Do not take this lightly, because once you write it down, it's being noted already. And it's being put into the Akashic records of what you're writing. So be very clear on what you're writing, please. So, because you're dealing with the matrix part of yourself, you're soul wise, right? So, put that all into perspective, how you're writing it. Then, after you write it, come to an ending, give your things, give your blessings, as though you're blessing, you're connecting to that. Go back and read it. If it flows great and it feels good and it hits you here and it's aligned with you, and please make sure you put alignment in there somewhere. You want to be aligned. You desire to be aligned with. Don't want anything. Don't hope for it. Act as though it's already happening. Okay? Because as you're writing it, you're getting that download of the activation of it. Now, after you've created it, you've gotten your words, you go to the bathtub. You need to have rose oil, patchouli, orange, and cedarwood. Okay? You're going to take those oils and you're going to put them into the water. You will take a laser crystal. Blessings. You get to where you're going. Okay. Take a laser crystal. So your crystal, coarse crystal, can be as long as this pen would be nice. 3 inches long it can be, however. And you're going to take it and you're going to point your crystal down into your bath water. And you're going to speak what you just wrote into the bath water. Okay? You're programming the bath water. Now you got the program of the cells of the water going. Okay? You got that in there. And you hit it and say activate, accelerate, amplify. Okay? Now, you got it in your bath water. You got your oils in the bath water. So now you're going to say your whole thing again before you get into the water. Now you've done it 3 times. Now you're in the water. And while you're in the water and you're bathing yourself in this water, and this water is in trillions, 777 trillion, make sure you're anchoring that in there, that coded light vibration, trillion. Some of you better drink some water before you get in there because you might float the hell out of there. I don't know. Some people can't handle that frequency. Okay, get in there, sit in it, bathe in it, be in it, and then boom, you're going to feel it come through you. You're going to feel it straight down your spine, straight down your crown, straight down your spine. You're going to feel it. You're going to take in a quick, deep breath when you feel that. And exhale out and say, I am awake. I know who I am. I know my mission. I am not alone. I trust myself. You're rededicating yourself. You're rededicating that energy and you're bringing it in. The reason why this is so important is because right now the energy is to undo you, to be undone so that you can be controlled. If we undo you, then we can control you. Follow what I'm saying? You ain't undoing me. Tried to, but it didn't work. So you're not to be undone in that way. You created divinely. You need to be undone with a system that's been false to us, lying to us, manipulating us, and keeping us enslaved in a storyline that only benefited the ones that created it. Nothing is real as it appears. How do you really want your world to be? And what are you allowing to affect you? What are you allowing in to affect you? And where is your compassion and your love? Or do you just blow off people because you're scared that you don't want to get anything from them or you don't want to attract anything into your life? It's not like that. Do you think Creator sits down and says, oh, you got a lot of stuff going on, lovely. Oh, I don't want to be bothered with you. You might throw my godness off. Oh, no. Creator doesn't think like that. Creator loves you no matter what. Now, if you got some issues in your tissues and you're running around doing very heavy, dark stuff, I'm sure Creator has a curriculum plan for you to work that out. But otherwise, if you're a star seed and a light worker and you're beating yourself up 24/7 and wondering, if you're good enough, if you're capable enough, or why is this happening and what is all this shenanigans going on? This is your time to just move out of that. Rededicating yourself. And watch what happens, because when you rededicate yourself and you get this light anointment, it shifts you into that energy. It locks you in. And it's amazing because things become very clear. You see things what they are. You move into it. Manifestations like this now. Test it out. I did. I tested out this morning. I was like, oh, I want this and this and this. And boom, 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 boom. I said, when I went downstairs, I was hungry. I said, God, I'm hungry. High frequency. I got to eat something. I'm hungry. I wasn't like that yesterday. I had to make myself eat yesterday. But this morning I woke up, I was like, I'm hungry. So I said, now, when I go downstairs, go get some breakfast. I want some orange juice. I never have orange juice when I go down there. I want some orange juice. And some scrambled eggs. But maybe I'll take 2 omelets. That's what I want. And I don't want to wait in a line. I just want to walk up and go get what I got to get. I go downstairs. I say good morning to the manager behind the desk. Morning, morning. And one thing I like about here, everybody says good morning. Everybody says hi. Everybody, the energy is up, is pumped up here. I love it. It's very high frequency. Very good. I love it. Because people are like, hi, hi, hi. Even it's people you see leaving for the day, going on the rest of the journey. Hi, you have a nice day. You have a nice day. Okay. I go down there, go around the corner. Nobody's in the dining room. I'm like, I walk up. I'm the only one in there. I get exactly what I want. And I even got my orange juice. I said, damn, I should have got an anointed a long time ago. Gotta wait till I'm comatose and can't move to get what I need. Gotta be half off the light grill. I was going asystole. Flatline it. I bet they were up there in the heavens saying, we're losing one light. Who is it? Miss Burns. Oh, bring her back. She ain't getting out that easy. Said, damn. Let the mission be over. Oh, God. I had to laugh because I'm pretty sure there was a 911 call going off up there. I'm pretty sure of it. So, gotta laugh. I bet you some money. When I do let go of this body and I gotta go back up there, I bet you my team is gonna be like, oh, thank God. They're all gonna see, look, they're flying off. They're leaving. I bet you some money they're gonna be sitting there saying, oh, dang, Felicia, you wore us all out. We actually got gray up here. We don't do that up here. It took every bit of our cosmic strength to get you through this mission. Michael will probably be off to the side with his sword saying, yeah, I went through a couple swords on you. We were in it to win it. So, and I say this with love because I know my divine team sits back and they're like how we watch TV here. They're like that when watching us and they just sit back. Yeah, you want a coffee? Yeah, Flea's getting ready to take on somebody. You want a cookie or something? Yeah, this adventure Fleece is going to go through today is going to be about an hour long. Might be 2 hours. Should be good. She's going to try to get out of her mission. Oh, she's doing that again? Yeah, she's doing that again. Okay. Everybody ready? Okay. All right, here we go. Let's tune in. This ought to be good. What kind of miracles and abundance should we bring to her? Well, she said she wanted to be surprised today. She wanted to have an abundance of a miracle. Perhaps we should give her some clients from other countries. That would probably boost her up and make her feel like everything's going well. Well, why don't we just do that? Okay, let's surprise her. So I'm telling you, they sit up there and they watch us and they cheer us on and they come and help us when we need to have that help and they let us know that they're there. And yes, I guarantee you, they do laugh at us because they're trying to make sure we get the mission done so we don't have to keep repeating ourselves. So take this for what it is. If it works for you, great. I'm sure you're going to enjoy putting this together and activating it. And put it in a journal or your book of shadows or whatever you're using that holds sacred words that you speak upon yourself sacred. Okay? These are what you write is for you, no one else. Don't be writing this and then go take it and speak it over Betty Sue. Betty Sue is not you. Okay? Let Betty Sue do her own work. Because whatever Betty Sue got going on, she needs to handle that. Don't be trying to go doctor her up with your stuff. No, 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 no. This is for you. This is your stuff. Sit with you and do this. And watch how you align. It's like going, how you get pushed over into this frequency. That's amazing. I'm not kidding. It's amazing. It's good for you. It brightens up your day. Okay? So that's the teaching. You fill in the blanks of the rest of it for yourself so that you have your own signature and nobody else has it. You can have those first couple lines that I said and then the anointments of what you're being anointed with. But speak on why are you here on this planet? Okay? That you need to fulfill your destiny. And you need to be aligned with your abundance and aligned with your prosperity and aligned with your homes of yourself. Okay? Speak it. All right. I look forward to hearing how this works for all of you. I know it's going to work. And I know it's going to shift you forward out of those places where you are and move you where you need to be. And I really feel like this is going to be something really valuable for a lot of light workers, a lot of people who work really hard on YouTube and Instagram and trying to get their work out there, and they're doing well with their work, but there's just something else still kind of like you need a reboost. Okay, we do it with our computers. The computers get overloaded and memory and stuff and has to be edited out, it has to be cleaned out. Malware gets all up in there and you got to get that out. Same thing here. We got to malware ourselves, get stuff out, clean out all these files, and reboot. And then when you reboot, everything moves just fine. Everything's popping off really well. It's going good. You got to reboot. So re-anoint the self in your light and calling in your divinity of yourself and really truthfully connecting with the sovereignty of yourself and not forgetting that. No matter what's going on out here in circus world, okay? Circus world. Da, 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 da. You know, just watching the circus. And when I came down the elevator to go and get the food, they had the big TV on and showing all the stuff going on with Biden and all this stuff. And I just started laughing. I'm like, da 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 da. Maybe not. Okay, lovelies, I've delivered my message. Be good to yourself. Go out, follow through. Remember those oils. It's going to be rose, orange, cedarwood, and patchouli. And those are protective, high vibrational oils that are used for anointing of the head, your body, and it puts a nice healing shielding on you. And rededicate and be a part of that. All right, much love to all of you. Blessings to all of you. Be good to yourself. Have a great day. Be so light.